After months of rumours, tense negotiations and whispers from inside Brackley, Mercedes has officially confirmed that George Russell and Kimi Antonelli will continue driving for the Silver Arrows in 2026. At first glance, it seems like business as usual, two talented drivers retained by one of the sport's most powerful teams. But the devil is in the details. Both contracts are short, suspiciously short. Russell's deal appears to be a 1+1 arrangement, while Antonelli's is just a single season. For a team known for stability, this sudden caution raises serious questions about Mercedes' long-term vision. This decision comes at a time when Formula One stands on the edge of transformation. The 2026 regulation overhaul is expected to shake up the grid, and every team is positioning itself for the new era. But Mercedes' approach feels different, strategic, even secretive. Toto Wolff has built a reputation for thinking 5 moves ahead, and his choice to keep both drivers on short leashes suggests something brewing behind closed doors. Could this be a setup for a seismic move in 2027? If you don't want to miss the inside stories behind Formula One's power plays, make sure to subscribe, because this video could change the way you see Mercedes' future. Let's start with what's official. George Russell and Kimi Antonelli are confirmed for 2026. The announcement itself wasn't shocking. Mercedes had no better options. But what was shocking were the terms. Antonelli's contract is valid for only 1 season, and Russell's official statement mentions just 2026, even though insider sources claim there's a conditional extension for 2027. This 1+1 structure mirrors the deal Lewis Hamilton signed before his eventual exit to Ferrari. In other words, Wolff is keeping his options wide open. That flexibility is no coincidence, because looming over every contract and every strategic decision is one name: Max Verstappen. Despite being tied to Red Bull until 2028, Verstappen's contract reportedly includes an exit clause triggered if Red Bull fails to remain competitive under the new regulations. And that's precisely what Wolff seems to be preparing for, a door left slightly ajar for Verstappen to walk through should the stars align. This is why Mercedes' decision to go short-term is so intriguing. Toto Wolff isn't doubting Russell's talent or Antonelli's potential. He's giving himself room to maneuver. If Mercedes' 2026 power unit performs as strongly as predicted, the Silver Arrows could once again become a championship-winning machine. And when that happens, Wolff wants the flexibility to sign a proven world champion to secure the ultimate prize. In that equation, Verstappen becomes the golden target, and one of Russell or Antonelli could be sacrificed. Let's look at Russell first. He enters 2026 as Mercedes' clear team leader after a strong 2025 season with wins in Las Vegas, Canada, and Singapore. He's shown growth, consistency, and a sharper racing mind. But Wolff's short-term offer is a message. Prove it. Mercedes has invested years in Russell, grooming him as Hamilton's heir. But now it's time to deliver championships, not just podiums. The parallels with Nico Rosberg's journey in 2016 are striking years of near misses before finally breaking through. If Russell can seize the momentum next season, he could cement himself as Mercedes' long-term face. But if he falters, Wolff's patience may run out. And should Verstappen's availability become real, Wolff wouldn't hesitate to make another bold move. After all, he's done it before. Remember 2013, when he replaced fan favourite Michael Schumacher with a young Hamilton. Wolff isn't afraid to make unpopular decisions when the reward is dominance. Kimi Antonelli, meanwhile, is in a more precarious position. As Mercedes' homegrown prodigy, he's under immense pressure to justify the hype. His rookie season has been turbulent flashes of brilliance, mixed with rookie errors. Offering him just a 1-year deal is both a challenge and a warning. You're part of the plan, but only if you deliver. It's the same approach Wolff once used with Valtteri Bottas' annual renewals to keep performance sharp. But it also means Antonelli will live in constant uncertainty, knowing one bad season could end his Mercedes dream. If Verstappen joins Mercedes in 2027, who steps aside? If it's Antonelli, Wolff risks breaking the spirit of his young protege before he fully matures. If it's Russell, he risks losing a driver who has become the public face of Mercedes. Either way, the Silver Arrows could find themselves reliving the internal chaos of the Hamilton-Rosberg rivalry. And with Verstappen's fiery aggression against Russell's calculated calm, that storm could be even more explosive than before. Yet beneath all the speculation lies a deeper truth. Wolff's real gamble might not be about drivers at all. It's about control. By offering short-term deals, he ensures that no one inside Mercedes grows bigger than the star on the car. It's a psychological weapon, keeping everyone sharp, hungry, and replaceable. Ruthless? Yes, but undeniably brilliant. Still, this ruthless brilliance comes with its own dangers. When both drivers feel uncertain about their futures, harmony becomes fragile. Russell could begin to feel undervalued, while Antonelli might start believing he's expendable. And in Formula One, fractured morale inside the garage often leads to chaos on the track. The true test for Wolff will be whether he can maintain unity and discipline while leaving his drivers dangling on such short contracts. But make no mistake, Toto Wolff is already thinking far beyond next season. His mind is on 2027, when Mercedes' new power unit could mark the dawn of another dominant era. If the engine delivers, Mercedes could reclaim their place at the top. And when that moment arrives, the temptation to sign Verstappen, the sport's most dominant force, may simply be too strong to resist. Such a move would send shockwaves through Formula One. Imagine it Verstappen and Silva, chasing his next titles under the same roof as Russell or Antonelli. The atmosphere would be electric, the stakes sky high, and every race could turn into a psychological battle for supremacy. Mercedes could once again become the center of Formula One's next great power struggle, the kind that defines decades and divides fans for generations. For Wolff, it's the perfect game of chess. He's sacrificing comfort for control, loyalty for leverage, and short-term harmony for long-term dominance. It's the same formula that made Mercedes unstoppable once before, but this time, one wrong move could unravel it all. So, what do you think? Has Toto Wolff made a genius strategic play to keep Mercedes adaptable in an uncertain era? Or has he just planted the seeds of another internal war, one that could tear his team apart from within? And if Verstappen truly becomes available, who would you sacrifice for him, Russell or Antonelli? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, because the story of Mercedes' next chapter might just be the most dramatic one yet.